This is a quick video on carpet cleaning prices in the Buffalo, New York market. And my name is Shane Dubell. Our company is Method Clean Solutions, and we cover the Buffalo, New York, all of Western New York, including all the suburbs. And you can reach our company at methodclean.com. We are a commercial carpet and tile and floor waxing service. And today's blog is going to be about how much does carpet cleaning cost? And this is going to be the number one question for building owners and managers. You know, what are average carpet cleaning prices? How do you come up with this? And often people feel like contractors just make it up as we go along, but we do follow a dedicated process. And the short answer is it can vary from 10 cents a square foot up to 50 cents a square foot and everything in between. Once in a great while, it can even go up to $1 if someone wanted all the furniture moved out, including desks, cabinets, stuff like that. But that's pretty rare for something like that to happen. Generally, you're going to be in this range, and here are some of the variables of how we would figure that out. Business objectives of the building, how many times per year, last time it was cleaned, condition of carpet and soiling, what kind of parking and access, scheduling type of issues we have. A big one's going to be the furniture moving. Do we have to move furniture, or does the client move furniture? Cubicles versus big, wide open hallways or like a banquet center. Those are all the common topics, and we're just going to go through them real quick. The business objective may seem a little weird at first, but sometimes people, the building or the carpeting in the building is pretty clean, but there's a VIP visit coming in. The CEO is coming in town, or a major client, an event, and you just want to spiff it up a little bit. You just want to make the building look as best as possible. So this situation would be completely different than someone that didn't clean for 10 years and you're looking to sell the building. And that's what we mean by business objective, that it depends what your goal is and if you plan on replacing it and how soon. Frequency of cleaning per year. This is a big one, and the reason is, people often will ask for a discount, but it's not really a discount from a contractor's point of view. We're going to reduce our labor with repeated cleanings, so that's where that frequency comes into play. If you have an area that's being cleaned 10 times a year or 5 times a year or once every blue moon, well, it's going to take a lot longer for us to do it, and we have to move much slower. So that's why the frequency matters. Type of carpeting for nylon, polyester, wool. Wool would be the big one, because you have to be very careful. Generally, you're only going to see that in really high-end financial service industry or maybe insurance company. Hotels are the big ones that use wool, and you have to be really careful about wool because of how much it absorbs water. So that can play a part in the decision making. Moving furniture and cubicles is another big one. In some cases, clients will put all their furniture up on their desks, and that saves us a lot of time. And it's not as much as putting the furniture back, but when it comes to furniture, the carpet's going to be at least slightly damp after cleaning. Although commercial carpet dries really fast, still, if any of the legs of the furniture is wood or metal, we then have to put plastic tabs underneath them so it doesn't bleed or rust. So that, if you can think about hundreds of pieces of furniture or dozens of pieces of furniture where you have to protect the legs, that adds to labor a lot. Cubicles versus wide open areas is another big another big deal. Although with cubicles, sometimes you can view it as, well, the space is smaller, but it really slows you down versus wide open areas. So that can make a big difference in pricing and what the cost is. The type of soil is a big difference. A manufacturing plant with lots of oil and grease and dust from a warehouse, well, that's completely different from a typical professional office or a medical office that has very little foot traffic. Say an accounting or a law firm, they generally don't have a lot of a lot of foot traffic, so they're not going to have a lot of compacted soil. Parking and access. This is more if we're going to be using a steam cleaning machine, which we use from our van, because if we have to roll out 300 or 400 feet to reach the areas, that takes a lot of labor. So that, with portable systems or a low moisture process, this wouldn't be as big of a deal. But if we're doing steam cleaning, if how far away we are from the areas has a big impact on it. My name is Shane Dubell. Our company is Method Clean Solutions in Buffalo, New York, and we provide commercial carpet cleaning, tile and grout steam cleaning, floor stripping, and refinishing. You can visit our website, methodclean.com, and read this whole article.